Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Daniela Elsie, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate that. So I don't know where you're living on Earth. As long as you're on planet Earth, I believe you can attest to the fact that prices of things have just really gone up, like groceries, fuel, you name it, like things have just really gone up. So I was just looking back at my budget and I'm thinking, okay, I've been spending quite more than I would like every month. But then I was like, okay, I need to come to terms with this because prices are just going to continue going up. Like here in Canada, things are just so high. It's not even because they're importing things, but it's just because that's the reality of life. And this is that's where things are right now. Inflation and all those things that are happening right now. So that's kind of where we are. So I was like, okay, I need to find a way that I can still manage to cope. And I was like, okay, I need to find ways of like saving when I go to the grocery stores and stuff like that, right? So then I just recently learned of a program that Safeway has. So I was like, okay, I am going to share this with everybody because I was like, you know what? If I'm going to save money, I'm going to help someone else to save money, right? So actually, how I learned about this, like I'd previously gotten the Safeway Scene card. So what this is like a points card that you get every time. So like it's a points card that you have. Every time you go into the store, you just present this card and then you get points. So that's what I just knew about. So like if there's anything that's on special that day, let's say they are selling milk or let's say yogurt that's going to be on this promotion. So when you get maybe two of those items, then you get like 100 points. And how the point system works is that once you accumulate those points up to like 1,000 points, then you get $10 off on your next purchase, right? So this I'd already been doing because I go to Safeway a little bit, quite a bit because I like some of my favorites that I can only find in Safeway. So I tend to go there and like it's just convenient sometimes when I'm coming from work to get off the bus and then go run into Safeway, get a few things, and then get back on the bus to get back home. So this one time though, I was like shopping for my stuff, I'm there in my regular, and then this lady ahead of me gives her SIM card to the cashier, and then the cashier said, "Oh, your purchase is qualified for 15% off." So I'm just wondering, okay, what are they talking about? Like, what does this entail? And I'm like, I'm listening to their conversation, but I was like, I don't want to interrupt. So I wait for my turn, right? So then I can also ask about this program or whatever, this discount thing. The lady was an elderly lady that was ahead of me. So I was like, okay, I wasn't sure. But then I was like, you know what? I'm going to ask. Like, if you know me anyways, I will ask. Like, if there's any things that are like on sale, I will be asking, like, okay, how can I, match what the other store has? Because some of these stores here in Canada do that. Like, if you find that, okay, a product that you like in a different store is at $2 and they have it at $3, they'll actually match the price. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to ask. So I asked the lady, and then she explained to me, like, every first Tuesday of the month, you get 15% off of your groceries, of anything and everything that's in the store, as long as the total that of your items is above $50. That is after the taxes and all of that. So if your purchases are going to be over $50, you get 15% off. I was like, what? How did I not know about this? But she's like, yeah, that's what they have, in the Safeways here, at least here in Canada and in Calgary, right? I was like, okay, you know what? I will get a few things that I already know that I need, right? Like I said, like Safeway is like my to go for a certain few things that I like. Like I like the kabocha squash. That squash is amazing. It tastes so much like the pumpkins that we have at home. I'm told it's actually called a Japanese pumpkin. So it tastes so much like what we have at home. So like you boil it and it's delicious, or you can air fry. And like recently we've started using it to make soups, and the soups are so amazing. So like that's one of the things that I get from Safeway. And I also like to get their kale. I just find that it's much fresher than other stores. And I like pork hocks that they have there. That's like knuckle bones from pork from the pig. I find like some cultures don't really eat every part of the cow, the pig, or whatever, but we eat everything from where I'm from. So yeah, I know like Asians too. Some people from some Asian countries also eat this. So I find that Safeway has the best knuckle bones, and so I always frequent the store to get this. And they have amazing cakes as well. So like if you want some cakes that are cheap, I would also go to Safeway because I find that like yeah, especially like if you're getting like cakes for a toddler or anything like that, right? You can always just get the cheap cakes because the toddlers are not really thinking about, okay, is it coming from a fancy bougie place where it's all customized and all decorated? Like kids are just wanting a sugar rush and that's it. And they have no business in getting like expensive cakes up until when they can understand and they know that, oh, you know what, parents are working for this money. But anyway, so like, yeah, those are some of the things that I like to get really in Safeway. And then, so I frequent the store quite often really for those particular things. Yeah, just because the Safeway is far from me. So the only times that I'll actually go to Safeway is when I'm coming from work, right? So yeah, from that time onwards, I was like, okay, you know what? I know about this and I'm going to share this with everyone as well so that you know every first Tuesday of the month they have $15 off of every like if your purchases are going to be about $50. So I was like, you know what, this is the hack and you know, we're gonna go with this. So like what I do is like I usually go on the app, the Scene app, or I'm subscribed to the emails that come from Safeway, such that I know what is actually going to be in Safeway. So like in addition to my favorites, I also get a few other things as well that I also would actually use. And like if it makes sense, like okay, if the milk is going to be cheaper there, other than another store, then it makes sense for me to actually buy milk from there, and then I'm benefiting from this 15%. Like yes, because we want to what save money. So yeah, that's really what I do. And so like the sceneplus program really is just really like a card that you get from the store, and it's not like it's a credit card or anything, because I can imagine like some people are very averse to getting credit cards, because when you come to Canada there's all sorts of credit cards that are thrown at you, but I find this one is just a point card. Literally when you go into the store you just scan it and then you get like promotion points from whatever that they have. Maybe they have like milk that's going for, if you buy two cartons of milk or two bottles of milk, then you get 100 points. So then you just continue to accumulate your points, and your points will continue to grow the more that you just purchase from Safeway, right? And then like once it gets to like 1,000 points, you can actually redeem these points on your next purchase. So you just tell them you want to redeem your points, and then you get $10 off. So it's like you're going to go to the grocery store anyway, so you might as well get these points, like just have them accumulate. And as when you need, you can also just have a discount on your purchases, right? And then also you don't actually just use them in the store, you can actually use them for travel. And there's also like some other stores that are affiliated with Safeway where you can actually use them. I think there's like home improvement that you can actually buy whatever that you're getting for your home using points that you've accumulated from Safeway. And there's also other stores that they have as well. So like Safeway is itself under Sobeys, and Sobeys has like other stores like Freshco, Iga. Is it Iga or Iga? I don't know, guys, but that store. And then there's also like Foodland, that's also like part of that chain. So you can just be collecting points wherever that you are. So maybe Safeway is not the one that you have, but you can just be collecting points in addition to like going on a Tuesday every first of the month, every first Tuesday of the month, and then raking up on this 15% off on the deals, right? So that's how the Scene Plus program works. I mean, like in a very like nutshell, in a summary. So in addition to that, I also learned that if you do have a card from Scotiabank or a credit card, debit card, or whatever the case, you can actually get 2 times more points than you would as a regular with a regular card. Like I just have a regular card, so that just gets me like no more points. But with Scotiabank, then you actually even have more points. Guys, that's all that I had in that video, so stay tuned for more of like videos on how to save on grocery shopping and how to make it in this life, because it's getting expensive. Like outside is outside, but outside it's all expensive. So yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Bye.